swift. If there's anyone that hasn't registered to bid, please grab one of us and we'll get you a bid number. We do bid by the number system, so that will be required. At this point, I'd like to introduce the Halderman Real Estate Services staff. John Beckman, over here to my left, is the area representative handling our sale today. John is based in Otterburn. I'm Sam Clark, and with me as well is Jim Clark of our Frankfurt office. Rusty Harmeyer is our auctioneer today, and Molly Tomlinson will be working on the computers. We're all here to help you in any way that we can. And if you have any questions throughout the auction process, don't hesitate to grab one of us, flag us down, and we'll be glad to help you. This auction will give you, the buyers, an opportunity to purchase all or a portion of 95 acres in Blount Township, Vermilion County, Illinois. We encourage you to consider the property's potential and bid your best price. Terms today are cash, 10% down today, with the balance due at closing, and your purchase is not subject to financing. Possession of the land and buildings will be at closing. No warranties are made to the condition of the real estate. You're buying the property as is. No environmental audit has been made, nor will one be made. The sale is also subject to all reported easements. The seller will pay the taxes for 2019 due and payable in 2020. The buyer will be given credit at closing for those 2019-2020 taxes and will be responsible for paying all taxes beginning with the spring 2020 installment and all taxes thereafter. Closing shall be within 15 days after mortgage proceeds are ready to be paid out and or all legal documents necessary for the closing have been prepared and approved, or April 10th, 2020, whichever occurs first. The sellers have the choice to extend this date if necessary. There will be no surveys unless it's required for clear title. If a survey is completed for title purposes, the cost will be shared 50-50 between the seller and the buyer. If a survey is completed, the final purchase price will be adjusted to the exact surveyed acres. So what that means is we'll take your bid price tonight, divided by the estimated acres for that tract on the brochure, to arrive at a bid price per acre. Then we'll take your bid price per acre times the exact surveyed acres when complete to arrive at the final purchase price, whether that be a little higher than what you did today or a little lower based on those exact surveyed acres. The buyers will receive an owner's title insurance policy and a trustee's deed. No personal property is included with the sale of the property. And Halderman Real Estate Services, Inc. is representing the sellers on our agency disclosure form has been filled out accordingly and is posted for anyone to review over here on the blackboard. Purchase agreements settled. Successful bidders must execute purchase agreements exactly as they have bid, so common bids will not be split in separate purchase agreements. We have very serious sellers, however, they do reserve the right to accept or reject any and all bids. They will begin with bids on the individual tracts, then the whole farm, and then any combination that you wish to put together. All bidding will be by the total dollars, and all bids will remain open until the final announcement that the property is sold. You, the market, will decide how the property is sold. I'm going to turn it over to Rusty. We've got tract 1, 38 acres.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, the auction's on. Tract 1, where you going to be? Tell me, give $300,000. If you're not doing a $300,000 where you're going to be two down here, no doing a $200,000, gentlemen, where you going to be? 100 now, half. Hit 100 quarter, hit one down, 25 half, you're gonna be 150, 125 bid, 50, 75, gonna be $175,000, down, $200,000 where you're gonna be two, you're number 200,000, 175 bid, you're gonna be two down here, no doing a 200,000, did we do it? Close to bid, 200. Thank you. 2 and a quarter. If 2 bid, you're going to be 25, you're no 200,000 there, and half a quarter where you're going to be 225, you're no 200 quarter. Close to bid, 200,000, sir, and that number is 975. Tract 2, guys, almost 56 acres. We're going to be here, kid, $400,000. If over $400,000, where you going to be pulled down here, no 300. If 3, where you going to be 3 down here, no $300,000, where you going to be 3, so we get 200. Yep. If 2 now quarter, if 2 down here and a quarter, then you're going to be 25 half, you're going to be 250. If 2 and a quarter bid, you're going to be 250, thank you, 75. If 250 bid, you're going to be 75, $300,000, where you going to be 3 down here, no 275 bid, you're going to be 300,000, down here, no 275, you're going to be 3, post to bid, 275.
Bidder 961.
Bidder 961. And tract 3, guys, 3 acres there, got the home and the outbuildings on it. Where you going to be here? Give you $100,000. If 100, maybe you're going to be 75. You're going to be $75,000. Maybe you're going to be 75 down there. Nobody going to get $50,000, gentlemen. If 50, where you're going to be $50,000. Where you're going to be 50 down here. No $50,000. Somebody get 25 and set it in. 25,000. Bid 25, where? Bid 25, $25,000. Where you gonna be? 20 down there, no baby, no 25,000. Somebody just give 10,000 started. 10, take it. 15. Bid 10 down there, no $15,000. Where you gonna be? 15 here, no 10's bid. You gonna be 15 where? You gonna be $15,000. Did we do it? 10 down there, no $15,000. Did we say it? Post a bid. 10,975. Well, 975. Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the 3 individual tracts, we've got $485,000 offered. Anybody interested in buying the whole farm, bidding on the whole farm altogether? Anybody get $500,000 on the whole farm, gentlemen? $500,000 on the whole. Anybody interested? All right. Well, guys, now you get the opportunity to buy the farm the way you would like to see it sold. If you want to put 1 and 2 together, if you want to put 2 and 3 together, if you want to put 1 and 3 together, however you would like to buy the farm, just let Sam or John know. Let us know what you're interested in bidding on. We'll help you figure out where you need to be to get your bid on the board. Don't be bashful, guys. The farm is here for sale. Just let us know what you're interested in. Get your bid on the board. Take an increase on an individual tract, in combination of tracts that you would like to put together, or an increase on the whole farm. Don't be bashful, guys. Let us know what you're interested in. Here's where we have a long, awkward pause. Nobody wants to be first. Any further interest, guys? Any further interest? Take an increase on an individual tract, bid on any combination of tracts you'd like to put together, or a bid on the whole farm.
$495 is whole farm.
Whole farm goes to $495,000, and bid of 9. It's $495,000 on the whole farm. Any other interest, guys? Any other interest? Anybody else? Any other interest on an individual tract, any combination of tracts, or an increase on the whole farm? Guys, put your best bid on the board. We don't start a clock. When you're done, we're going to be. So if you're waiting for us to start a clock and wait for the time to run out, we don't do that. If you have any interest, let the guys know what you're interested in, guys. If not, we'll wrap things up here pretty quick.
Rusty, on the whole, 500,000.
500,000 on the whole. Give me 510, sir, on the whole farm. 500 bid, you gotta be 10. If I got no dinner, no 510 times dollar. Did we do it? 510. Thank you. Now 20, sir. You gotta be 520. If 510 bid, you gotta be 520 down there, no 20 times dollar there. You gotta be 10 bid, you wanna be 520. If 510 bid, you gotta be 20 times dollar. Did we say 510 down there, 20 there? You gotta be 20 times dollar. One more time there. You gotta be 520. Post a bid. 510,000. They're 975. 975. Any other interest? Any other interest? Any other increase? Any other increase on an individual tract, combination of tracts, or an increase on the whole? Anybody else? Any further increase, guys? Any further advance on the whole farm, individual tract, or any combination tracts you want to bid on? Well, guys, give us just a couple minutes. I know John and Sam and Jim need to have a conversation with our seller. Give us just a couple minutes and we'll be back to get things wrapped up. Any other interest? Any other increase on an individual tract, combination of tracts, or an increase on the whole? Now's the time. Get your best bid on the board. We're going to get things finished up. Any further increase? Any further increase on an individual tract, combination of tracts, or an increase on the whole? Like I said earlier, guys, we're not going to start a clock. We're not going to wait for 2 minutes to expire or any of that. Now's the time, guys. We're all here to do business. If you have interest in the property, get your bid on the board. If not, we're going to wrap things up. Any further interest, guys? Any further increase? Any further increase?
He's not here right now.
All right, guys. Well, we have not got to the price. The property, we're going to close the auction. The property is listed for sale. It's a private treaty transaction from here on out. For those of you that have interested in bidding on the farm, just talk to John here afterwards. He'll let you know where the buyer wants to, or where the seller wants to be as far as the price. So we certainly appreciate y'all coming out tonight. We appreciate all the interest, the great turnout. Guys, we've got several more farms for sale. We don't have anything right over here in this neck of the woods, but we've got several more farms coming up for sale in March and April. Check us out on the website, halderman.com. Guys, we'll see you at the next auction.